What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of Discount Gaming. I am Iron Business 01.
Got it, Bash.
Mr. Bruno Dami.
You'll notice that Akali is missing. She's had quite the day, so she's...
Yeah. She's got some nappy time.
Oh, really? So just now? Why isn't Pikachu there?
That's a good point. Because the chew is behind you.
Alright. You're gonna be Ash Pikachu. See what I did there? You want to see what I did there?
Yes, unfortunately we all did see.
Well, Pikachu, how are you doing today? I swear to God, if it answered me, I would have shot it.
I would have let you. I totally would have let you.
It just starts talking to us.
Right?
Did we get that on tape?
Hold on, Pokeball!
Right?
Pokeball sounds good though.
Not quite the same thing, but I get what you're coming from.
So how's everyone's
See,
week been?
It's funny that we made that joke because see if I can get it to work. Yeah. You're welcome.
So, how's everyone's week been?
Eventful.
Yeah. Well, in your case, argumentative.
There are events.
Some goings on.
Yeah. Just for, just for everybody, well, for you guys. Like, because you're people that I care about and don't want to die. I'm gonna mask up for this.
We appreciate that greatly.
So,
Yeah.
Follow our lead and stuff.
Yeah, there's actually a whole backstory to the masking up. We won't go into it here, but if you guys do have any questions, feel free to hit us up and then we'll comment then.
Yeah, we
But no, I mean, just being in the city that we live in alone, we had 1,000 new cases pop up. And what was the latest numbers on that?
Let me see. Did the actual up to dates?
Yeah,
So, I mean, just I'm out and about of the house a lot, and I deal with a lot of people. So I figure all of us are the one that leaves the house first.
So as of as of October 21st, so yesterday, because the new ones haven't been put in yet, 6,426.
Yeah. And how many popped up last night or yesterday?
Yesterday,
666.
No, that was a couple days before.
Was it? I don't know. I remember sharing it this morning, and
I mean, because it was 666. Yeah.
Yeah, so currently we are El Paso alone is at 36,025 cases. And then today we got another 725.
Yeah. So yeah, no, just the odds of it being very near us are very good.
Yeah. Joy.
Yeah. It seems like we had so much time to avoid stuff like this.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I guess city representatives, state representatives, whoever really should have been enforcing a lot of these mask laws and a lot of stuff. Just
Right?
kind of like, hey, let's reopen. And it's like, wait, we just closed and we're peaking.
Yeah, so right now we have a rolling 7-day average positivity rate of 14.86% as of today.
Are we number one in the country still?
Let me see.
Because I know it's been spiking in a lot of crazy places. Like, I think they said Montana had, they're setting records in Montana, too. Not the kind of records you want to get famous for.
no,
Yeah.
you won't be famous for any of that.
No, we've, this is, okay, hold on, because that's from February. Yeah, it'll get late.
It's like, we have 0 cases. Oh wait, that was in February.
Right.
Oh, that's the wrong thing. Wrong button.
I mean, I remember when this whole thing started, and like we were shutting down when it was like, you know, a couple hundred people in the whole city had it.
Yeah, like we didn't have much of anything.
And then now it's like 600 people tested positive yesterday, and we're still not on lockdown.
Yep.
Yeah. To be fair though, until the federal government comes up with a new stimulus plan, the states can't afford to shut down. They're running on fumes right now. Most states are running on little to no money at all. They burned it all trying to keep up with the economy when we did lock down. Texas taking the biggest hit right now because bars and everything are suing the crap out of the state right now.
Yeah, see, and that's counterproductive too for what everybody's trying to do. I mean, that's not the way to go about it. Yes, you know, people lost money. Like they gave out small business loans or whatever that they could at the time, but right now as they're trying to rebuild the economy, maybe let's not sue them.
Right?
Like, let's not take what little money they have to spread around to
Yeah.
for one selfish needs, I guess. Especially because there's more than one person that got hurt from this, you know. So many small businesses that are closed down, they're gonna open up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Lunchbox. Remember that restaurant down the street from my work? Like they were open. They barely reopened like 2 weeks ago, and they're already closed down again.
Jesus.
It's like, man.
So yeah, okay. So this was actually updated today. Let's see. We have. Ooh. All right. So we have 34,760 known cases and 579 deaths. That's us. And then we have Tarrant County, which is northeast Texas, at 54,727 known cases and 796 deaths. Literally right next to that is Dallas County at 90,790 cases, 1,205 deaths. Further south, we have Bexar County at 63,807 known cases, 1,385 deaths. And further east, we have Harris County at 155,192 known cases, 2,750 deaths. And there's many, many other ones, but those are some of the bigger ones. Lubbock's lit up, Denton,
Texas has just done a terrible job.
Collin, McLennan.
Well, I mean,
Travis.
if you watch politics, this is all because we're a Democrat state.
Oh wait.
Republicans do.
But all the biggest problems are in Democratic states, according to Trump.
Of course.
Texas has just done. Abbott himself has just done a bad job of handling this.
Well, it's because he's
Think,
taking
think
bad
about this
advice.
for a second. Think about this for a second, though. Look at San Antonio.
Yeah.
San Antonio had started when COVID started, had the highest numbers in all the state.
Well, it's because
Now, as every other city is peaking, San Antonio is fucking plummeting to the ground in
No, they're
numbers.
not. They're one of the highest, Bexar County.
Right now, yeah, but their numbers have dropped drastically compared
What
to
they
what they
should
were.
have been? Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Is as everyone else is peaking, Bexar County's starting to dip, and that has a
No.
lot to do.
No, they're actually on the rise.
They're on the rise again.
Yep.
Yeah, I might cancel my trip to San Antonio.
yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Harris County is the highest. Second by Bexar County.
That'd be
and
Houston,
then us.
right?
What?
Harris County is Houston, isn't it?
It's a good question.
McLennan County is Waco. I'm pretty sure Harris County. Pretty sure that's Houston area. Benton County is in Dallas, North Dallas. That's where I was born. Denton.
Yeah, Houston.
So
It's Houston.
I'm getting to learn my counties out here pretty well.
That's gonna come in handy one day, I'm sure.
You know,
Totally.
it tells me which counties to avoid.
Well, you're not wrong.
Before Ash and I moved here, when her and I were looking around, deciding, because we wanted to move, we were trying to figure out where we wanted to move. So we started looking at all the counties and deciding crime rates and all that stuff. And Harris County popped up as the worst crime rate in the entire state, also with the most traffic accidents per day.
Yeah.
Next to none. Like, no other city comes even close to how many accidents happen in Houston a day compared to here anywhere else.
That's crazy.
I think the ratio was for every one accident in San Antonio, there was 3 in Houston.
Damn.
I was like, no. And apparently they are some of the worst drivers in the entire country is in Houston.
And some of the highest paid tow truck drivers.
Right?
Probably. And a lot of it is, a lot of complaints are it's the people traveling from Louisiana to Texas and Texas to Louisiana because they don't know how to drive together. It's like, but that's the case. Wouldn't El Paso be right on the same line with New Mexico and El Paso?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I want to say we've talked about this before. Let me see.
Talk about what exactly?
I don't know, right? We talk about a lot of things a lot.
That's true. That's true. But I know, like the car accidents. So, top 5 cities with the most automobile crashes. Number 1 is Houston.
Automobile.
12.18% of total Texas crashes, 15.39% of total crashes in cities and towns. San Antonio is number 2. Dallas is number 3. El Paso is number 4. And Fort Worth is number 5.
I was gonna say, I was like, we do have a lot of car accidents here though. Just,
Yeah, we do.
like, yeah, I guess number 4, and how far, like, what's the gap in between number 1 and number 4?
Of total Texas crashes, Houston is at 12.18%. Fort Worth is at 2.98%.
Damn, that's not even close.
Yeah. El Paso is at 3.11%.
I can see why El Paso has a high crash rate, though. I mean, just driving a few minutes today, we saw
Yeah.
stupid people. You
Yeah.
lay down. The only reason I let you out is because I don't want you waking up the baby. Because Mama's asleep, and that means I would have to get up and go get her.
The other morning, I woke up, went to the restroom, went back to my room, and I hear like keys jangling. And I'm like, what the hell? I look and this fucker's in my room.
What?
Oh, it wasn't him, it was Goku.
Oh, my bad. I thought that was Goku.
Yeah,
They literally look exactly the same.
yeah, it's because the other, I thought the office door was shut for one, but the other night, Goku was just meowing up a storm, and he kept waking up the baby, and he kept waking up the baby, and I'd whoop his ass, and then he'd start meowing even more. Come on!
It took me like 10 minutes to wrangle him out of my room.
So I got frustrated with him, and usually we close the office door when we go to bed, so I grabbed him and I just chunked him out the freaking bedroom. Come on!
Well, that explains it because that morning I got up. What is it? Me and Ray had to do something, so we went and did that. Or I think we just went to go get drinks at something. But we
Maybe
came-
that was the day of the. No, it wasn't that day.
No.
It was 2 or 3 days ago that I did that.
Yeah, but I came in here, and y'all's door was closed. The lights were off, but he was in here, and I was like,
That doesn't happen.
something isn't right about this.
So, like, Goku's the only one, and he'll do it. Right after we fall asleep, he'll jump up on the bed, and he'll start clawing at the blankets and meowing at you because he wants out. Or he wants fed. And we have them on a diet now. And he hates the diet. So, when he did that, and he
How old
started...
is he?
He's 4.
Am I like, what is that like in. How do cat years work compared to dog years?
Cats
Because I know it's only like 4 or 5 years a year or something.
I think cats only live to be like 13 human years or something like. Sometimes you can get them 15 to 20. You're lucky. I think my grandmother's longest cat was 16.
Well, although there is no reliable scientific way to calculate the relationship between human and cat years, it is generally agreed that the first 2 years of a cat's life are roughly equal to the first 25 of humans. After this, each additional year is rounded 4 cat years.
So you decided to change a 30-year-old's diet all of a sudden.
Yeah.
30 years he's been eating whatever he wants, and now you're like, no. Yeah, I'd be pissed too.
He's not eating whatever he wants. He's used to getting 1 cup of food 3 times a day, and now he's getting half a cup of food 3 times a day. And it's for 2 reasons. One, he weighs 42 pounds.
Well,
That's a big ass cat.
That's a
He
big
weighs
cat.
42 pounds!
You didn't feel no 42 pounds the other night.
That's because he's been on this diet for like 2 weeks now.
He's
And when we first started the
he's a
diet,
slim 40 now.
Right.
when we first started the diet, we cut it down to 1/4 of a cup 3 times a day for just him, and the rest of the cats were getting half a cup 3 times a day. And then now that he's lost some weight, and I can see he's lost some weight, I put him back to the half a cup. But that's the thing, like when I finally get the baby down, and it's my turn to go to bed. And I was almost asleep, and he came up and he started doing this claw thing on my blanket. So I smacked him off with me. And he came back up, started doing it again. So I picked him up and I threw him in the bathroom and closed the door. And then he was in the bathroom, he started scratching at the door. And I was like, fine, yoink, and threw him out of the bedroom. Under the assumption the office door was shut, because it's not the first time I've done that to him. And usually when I do that, he never meows again the rest of the night, and he just curls up in one of the chairs and goes to sleep. He just doesn't like being in the room all the time.
Yeah.
And
I tripped
If
the
it's
fuck out,
any-
but I was all laid down. See? Ash?
Yes, Margaret.
No aquí.
but when it comes to the cats, he's the only one I'll throw out here freely, is because he's not going to get into anything. The most he'll get into is a box. Like, okay, I can live with him destroying one of the empty boxes that we had under the table.
Yeah.
If I let this one out, we'll come in here and have no wiring. So, that don't happen. If he throws a fit, I throw him in the kennel, and then I put him in the kennel, and then I set him in the shower. I leave the water off most of the time.
Good call.
Most of the time.
Sometimes I mean turn on the cold water.
But in a humane way.
Yeah, right.
Oh. Well, I'm glad that was all live.
Yep.
Why'd you even hit your cup?
I don't know. I went to reach for it without looking, I guess.
I don't know where my baby was.
They were in Neil's backpack.
Yeah, she didn't.
Take advantage while he's way over there. Stay 6 feet away, asshole. This is for your safety.
I'll get 10 feet away from you. I'm good.
No, not you. You don't have anything in there?
See what happens when Ash isn't here? We start destroying shit.
So how old did you say your grandma's cat was?
Her longest living one, I believe, was 17.
Oh, that's how old.
According to, well, yeah, compared to humans,
That's like 80-ish.
84. And if you have a cat that happens to live 25 years, that's roughly 116 in a human.
Like that old lady from Titanic.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have to confirm with her, but the last cat that
The old lady from Titanic.
no, the cat that just died, my grandmother had. She died back in June. I know for a fact I got her. She was 3 weeks old when I got her, and I got her when I was 10. And she died in June, so she was 18 years old.
18?
Mm-hmm.
88 years.
Yeah.
I think
So-
I think that if I ever had a cat for that long, like there would be a lot of days where eventually I would just look and be like, I fucking hate you, and then just go about my day.
How do you think they feel? They've been stuck with us for that long in their life.
I think they're pretty happy about it, though. I mean, it's a good arrangement for them.
Yeah, they get to eat, sleep, and
You clean up everything
Yeah,
they
they're
do.
not outside.
So,
are you really cleaning the map up right now?
not the map, because we need that when we record the new episode tomorrow. After you get out of work, by the way. Or no. I don't know when we're doing that. Chantal didn't say anything. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, we have 2 new players coming to D&D.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Well, obviously, we love you, Brandon, but we had to find a 4th person.
And a fifth.
Huh?
And a fifth.
Well, Rudy. We brought Rudy in.
Ah.
And with that, Chantel wanted to play. And I was like, okay. Because I feel like Ash is going to get to the point where all she's going to want to do is just kind of be the scribe
Yeah.
for it. So all she's going to want to do is like not play and just kind of sit next to me and just write everything down as we go. And that's fine. She's talked about wanting to do that because it allows her to get up and walk away,
Yeah.
come back. Which would mean we have that extra player to make 4 players if something like that happens. Or if Ash's grandmother's cancer gets worse and she has to dip,
Yeah.
we have that extra player. So
And then she could still watch the episode, so write everything down, which you can catch on YouTube, by the way, every Wednesday.
Like and subscribe.
dude, I have been all over. And in case you guys didn't know, this is the first talk show we've done since we hit 100. By the way, because we hit Tuesday and we
that's very true.
didn't stream Tuesday. We
You know,
did
everybody was hella
nothing.
tired on Tuesday, huh?
Dude,
Yeah,
yeah.
to be fair, everybody was exhausted.
I was
Yeah.
up when I got home.
That was.
You were too.
Hmm?
You were too. You were just playing.
Yeah, I was like in total chill mode.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was up on Tuesday when you got home. I was in here playing.
Yeah.
It's
No.
just.
No, you had already laid down.
Yeah, I think we
Oh,
went to
had
bed
I?
before I even got home. Yeah, because I texted him. I was like, I still wanted to record at least. And he said, no, Bachelor laid down too. And
Yeah, like you had just laid down,
Yeah, I was.
but you
Yeah,
figured-
because Monday was the day where we got up at Ash and I got up at 8, and then we got home and I didn't go back to sleep at all,
Mhm.
and then Ash passed out, so I had little man all freaking night, and I only
Yeah.
ended up sleeping like 3 or 4 hours. And I stayed up all day Tuesday, and I've reset my sleep schedule now. I'm getting up at 9 or 10, except for today. Actually, I got up at 9 today. Took a shower, went back to bed. But
Yeah, because between Monday and Tuesday, those were the days I only had an hour's worth of sleep, because Ray had her dentist appointment.
then we missed Discount Sports this week too.
Yeah.
And you actually had a lot to talk about. I had a bye week. You guys advanced to 5-0.
we did.
It's been a really long week for all of us though.
Yeah. The good news is I'm ahead this week.
Hmm?
I'm ahead this week. I've already got all the ARC episodes but one edited. I have all of them recorded.
Nice.
I just need to edit the new one, or the one that goes up for Sunday. So I'm way ahead. We're a little behind on our streaming. We've done Monster Hunter twice this week. The new Spellbreak PvE is out.
Yeah.
I've heard nothing but good things about the Team Deathmatch version.
Yeah,
of it either.
I do want to stream that.
So,
They added Team Deathmatch to Spellbreak?
It's kind of a team deathmatch. We haven't even played it yet. It dropped yesterday morning. Or no, it dropped this morning
this morning.
at like 8 a.m. But it's supposed to be like really, really fast combat, rapid respawns. Like it's supposed to be a madhouse.
That's cool.
Yeah. So
And is it still 2-on-2 or?
well, originally you can play up to 3-on-3. Well, in teams of 3 because it's a battle royale. But in this one, I don't know if it's team based.
I think it's
or...
12 on 12.
Is it?
From what I was reading on the Spellbreak thing, someone had a thing and it had like 12 people on blue team, 12 people on red team, and then each trio on there had a certain amount of points too. So I think it's like
9v9.
9v9. So it's
Clash is a 9v9 team deathmatch with teams built from 3 squads of 3 players.
So do you have to have your own squad of 3 people, or
No,
just
you
jump
know-
in with one and
Yeah,
join
because
the
it
squad?
it'll randomize if you don't have enough people.
and then the new Warzone Halloween event started.
Which is fucking
Dude,
cool.
Warzone Zombies is fun.
Oh, I know. I heard you guys playing that last night.
Yeah, dude, it gets pretty fucking crazy.
I'm telling you, dude, feel free at any point to come in here and be like, I want to play. Ash never uses her PlayStation.
Yeah,
I think I fell
because
asleep as soon as I got home last night.
You did. You were out.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
I fell asleep and then I got up because I remember she had left me a plate in the microwave, and I fell asleep eating that. And I woke up, I ate it, then I went back to bed.
This
Yeah,
has
'cause-
just been a week. It's been one of those, like, we were super excited Tuesday when we hit those 100 subs, and we were excited to do a bunch of stuff, and by the Tuesday night,
we were all just dead.
yeah, it was a day. Yesterday wasn't much of a better day. Well, yesterday was a very productive day.
Yeah,
Very productive day.
but
On Tuesday, we went grocery shopping. Then Wednesday, we went grocery shopping. Like 3 hours at the grocery store going
Yeah.
up and
We're
down.
already out
every
of
aisle.
grapes and pickles.
We better not be.
I think we're out of grapes.
Pretty sure you're out of grapes. Especially the red ones. I think she ate all the red ones
I
today.
think all the green ones are gone.
Okay, so she ate all the
Well,
grapes.
actually, another white grapes.
So she ate all the grapes.
Well, no, because I had some of them.
It was like, I didn't touch any. I went in there to get some earlier and there were no red ones left.
That kid, it's like she has to eat every day. Ugh.
I know, right?
It's okay to eat every day, but moderation, man.
Yeah, right.
Like, I fought all day yesterday. All I could think about was that freaking waffle cone ice cream. And I was like, I'm gonna eat some tonight. And then, like, at 9 o'clock last night, I was like, no, I'm not gonna eat any tonight. It's too late. And I argued with myself all day, or all night, and then all day today I was arguing with myself. Finally, we were sitting here creating the new characters for Rudy and...
Yeah, and he just goes get the whole fucking tub. He comes in here with a spoon and just starts going after her like some woman that just broke up with her fucking high school boyfriend.
Well, so what was the point of putting it off for 3 days?
Right?
But it's like, you bought these 2 days ago and I just opened them.
Yeah.
I
I
tried.
finished mine this morning.
I think the only thing I'm really bad at right now is going to be the saltine crackers. And it's because them and peanut butter, I'll eat half a pack of them with peanut butter, and I'll be full, like full. Like, I won't want to eat anything else.
Well, yeah, that's a lot of peanut butter and a lot of crackers.
So, like, I'll be full to the point where I don't want to eat anything for the rest of the night. So to me, that's kind of a worthy trade-off for a snack right there.
I was like, I'm kind of thinking about going in there and making my tuna and get some of those crackers. Yeah.
But
Well,
we did-
anyways, I don't know, games and stuff.
Well, they got the new Warzone Halloween event.
I think the coolest thing I like about that is it's not like the traditional Battle Royale mode. Because when you die, you become a zombie. But when you die as a human, you drop these little purple, like, vial things. Well, if you pick up 2 as a zombie, you come back in as a human. And then if you die, you become a zombie again. So, like, you can initially keep going.
And it
And
happened.
how do you die, like, as a human? Just
Getting
You,
shot.
you can get shot by another player, you can get killed by a zombie.
Oh, so there's friendly fire?
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
Well, it's not really friendly fire because it's still the basic Battle Royale premise. You see an enemy, you kill enemy.
Oh, there just happens to be zombies as well?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That
cool.
are other players.
No way. So is there any point where, like, you're in a room with, like, an opposing, like, with somebody from the opposing team, and it's like, let's take care of these zombies first? Or do you just say, fuck it?
Usually, actually, when it gets down to the last few players, they don't pay attention to each other as much as they do.
Yeah.
Make sure they don't get killed by the zombies first.
That's
Yeah,
all.
because the cool thing is, like if I die, like if it's like us three, and I die, I come back as a zombie. I have a permanent UAV across my map, so I can see where all the enemy, like all the living players are.
Oh, but you
So-
can't see the zombies?
Yeah, but I can run with you guys and be like, hey, there's an enemy over here, or hey, you know, I'll go in first and kill this guy, and like it's really fucking cool. And they have this mode in until November 3rd,
That's cool.
which is cool, but it sucks because this is like a whole new game. Like this is
Yeah.
exactly what it needed to start bringing some more attention to it.
Yeah, because I'm enjoying playing it, and I haven't really enjoyed playing Warzone lately.
Yeah.
Especially the team deathmatch aspect. Like, the actual Battle Royale, I like it more because it's an even playing ground. But when you jump into team deathmatch, like, we played one team deathmatch round yesterday,
Yeah.
and it was spawn dead, spawn dead, spawn dead, spawn dead. I kept spawning, getting shot.
Wait, is
spawning,
spawn
getting shot.
trapping or what?
Some of them, yeah. What is really cool though is if you play TDM, like even was it like 10v10, 2v2, like any of them. On each team, there's a character that has a pumpkin head costume, and then one that has a jigsaw costume from Saw. That's cool in and of itself, but what really fucks it up is that those players can kill anybody.
Their own
Enemies,
teammates included.
friendlies, nothing is off limits for them,
Huh.
which is really interesting.
Yep. The whole Warzone is that this whole DLC for it, or this temporary mode, it's something I would say at least the zombie part, the zombie Warzone, leave it permanent.
Yeah,
It's fun. Make it its own game mode. It's fun.
yeah.
And
absolutely.
Ark's getting ready to start the Ark Survival 3, which is the Halloween event. They have it every year. It's called Hallow Ark. And they spawn in specific creatures that only appear during Halloween. Like, you get something called a Dodo Rex. It is a dodo bird. And it's fucking huge.
Nice.
Like, you can see him on any point of the map. He stands over everything.
Damn.
He can't be tamed, he can't be caught, and he's a bitch to kill. But once you kill him, you get special Halloween rewards that are only rewarded during that time of the year. Special gear and stuff like that you can only get from him then.
That's cool.
So,
What do you have to do? Was it in fucking Ice Age where they throw that
Yeah.
fruit over the cliff? Just throw fruit over a cliff, man will fall it.
Yeah.
so those of you that do follow and watch the Ark series, it is the only exception I will make to being live is when that event takes place. Because Killica and I are going to be taking that
Oh, yeah.
motherfucker on, and it's a 6 to 7 hour fight.
Damn.
Yeah. He has over 4 million health. So even with our amassed army of dinos, it'll still take us 4 to 6 hours to beat him.
Shit.
So expect a stream for that.
That's crazy.
Because there's no way I'm recording that as an episode, because that would just take me forever to upload.
Well, it's like, and then they have the Halloween event going in Monster Hunter right now, which is
Yep.
really cool. New weapons, new gear, new armor. They
New
haven't introduced,
costumes.
new costumes. They haven't introduced any new monsters this year, which is surprising.
The newest monster they did was Alatron, and that was back
Fuck
in
Alatron.
July. And then Fatalis was in March.
Fuck Fatalis.
Yeah, fuck the Talis.
But Alatron is a big...
Okay, so in the game, every monster is aligned with like a specific element. Lightning, ice, fire.
Dragon.
Then dragon. Then there's ones that have status, which is like poison, sleep, paralysis, stuff like that. Alatron has control over all of them at the same time. So he could be, he could fly up in the air and throw fire breath everywhere, and then next thing you know, he's exploding in a giant lightning cloud.
Yep.
It sucks.
And
It sucks.
and that's the problem is, like, even with a team of 4, you don't know what his weakness is. Because his weakness is based on whatever element he's choosing to use at
Yeah.
that point. So if he's using lightning, but one of your guys is running the lightning weapon, you're useless. The right side freaking useless.
You're just standing on the sideline cheering everybody on.
Pretty much at that
Yeah.
point, yeah. Like,
And I saw something about the Rambo that we were talking about last time.
Yeah, they released them, and like people have been showing gameplay footage of him.
Yeah, I think that's what I was watching, but I'm trying to find it now and I can't.
I've been watching Pokemon Journeys now. So I finished Brotherhood.
Journeys is fun. It's
So-
it's a really cool little adventure to watch.
Well, the thing that caught my attention to get me back into it now is it shows Ash standing with a Raichu on his shoulder. That's the cover art for it now.
But he doesn't.
And it doesn't evolve it.
No, because he goes back to Lieutenant Surge's gym and has to fight a Raichu there.
Okay. But that's what drew me in was I saw Ash
Yeah.
with a Raichu on his shoulder now.
Yeah.
And what else? I finished Full Metal Brotherhood. Obviously, that didn't take me long. Usually only takes me 3 or 4 days if I binge it, and when I have him and I'm feeding him and putting him down, that's what I turn on.
Mm.
So, I started Reincarnated as a Slime all over again,
Nice.
but that's because they added 2 new episodes. So,
Nice.
yay.
And then I forgot about this one. Overwatch has their Halloween event going right now.
Yeah, I love Halloween events. I think those are like the events I look forward to the most.
Expect
Yeah.
us to be doing a Minecraft Dungeons stream soon too,
Yeah.
because they added all the new maps to it, and we had beaten we beat Minecraft Dungeons pretty quickly too. It only took us a week.
Oh,
If
if
that.
that.
Destiny's got its Halloween event going on.
Yeah.
now, too.
So I'm looking up right now. So games that have their Halloween events going right now is Borderlands 3, their Bloody Harvest returns,
Oh,
Overwatch,
that means I can get the Bloody Harvest. Shit.
Destiny 2, Among Us,
Of course.
Animal Crossing,
We still need to play Among Us.
yeah, Team Fortress 2,
Did you hear about that AOC? You know AOC, right?
yeah,
She streamed on
yeah. She streamed Among Us.
Among Us, yeah.
Today she was streaming, what I think like World of Warcraft or something.
Yeah, but she had like the highest, she had the highest viewers or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, like she was
isn't
making
that
her-
Cortez?
Yeah,
yeah,
The politician?
yeah.
yeah. She's first year senator, but she's
Yeah.
still young and likes games.
World of Warcraft is doing
She's
theirs.
smarter in the games.
Guild Wars
I
2.
don't think she was unintelligent. I think maybe she's like we give her naive, maybe because just trying to keep up with career politicians and stuff for her.
Yeah.
It's gotta be a little bit difficult, but I don't think she's. I think she's a pretty bright girl.
Dead by Daylight is doing theirs.
Ooh.
The Eternal Blight.
The Simpsons Tapped Out was always a good one.
Mm.
See, the problem is I just don't have enough room for all the games I want to download. Because Warzone fucking took up another 20 gigs of my hard drive. I had to delete a few games for that. The new update for Destiny took up 10 gigs of my hard drive. The new update for Ark is taking up 8 gigs of my hard drive. Like, all these games I play are massive ass games. And like, I'm really glad that I didn't, because last week when I was having to do updates for all my games except for Warzone, I was debating, should I just delete Warzone? It takes up so much room and I barely touch it.
Yeah.
But me?
But it worked out. Huh?
Yeah. To be honest, I could delete it and then use Ash's PlayStation when I want to play it, because she doesn't have enough games to fill up her hard drive or her external hard drive.
True.
And since you can only have one external hard drive plugged in at a time, which I still think is stupid. Very stupid. I have 4 USB slots on my Pro. Like, I should be able to plug in 2 external hard drives. But that's what Ash was telling me. She's like, I don't need this extra external. Really, I don't. Plug it in. It's like, I could. And then someone told me that it only works with one
Yeah.
external.
Yeah, I told you because you were trying it.
So what I might do is take her external, plug it in, download really big game like Warzone and stuff, games I don't play often, just
And then just switch them out.
switch them in and out whenever I use it.
So I pulled up a list of the
And
top.
now memory cards are getting bigger, huh?
Right. The top 10 most played Halloween events right now. Number 10 is really surprising.
What's that?
Dragon Ball Fighters,
Oh, nice.
the Dragon Ball fighting game. Apparently, they have a Halloween event. I need to jump on that. Number 9 is Fortnite. Number 8 is Rocket League. Number 7.
That's the one where you're in the car and you.
Car soccer, yeah.
Yeah, right. Car football.
Odie asks if you are sick.
No, not sick.
Yeah. So we kind of went over this earlier. He's not sick, but since he goes out a lot more than the rest of us, he's wearing a mask just to be safe.
I said to PM you for more
Yeah.
info on that reason.
Yeah.
But number
Oh, you got my
7,
number.
yeah. Number 7 is
Yeah, looking at the damn mic.
the Overwatch event. Number 6 is Destiny. Number 5 is Fire Emblem Heroes. That's interesting. Number 4 is Final Fantasy 14.
That's normal.
Yeah. Number 3 is Animal Crossing. Number 2 is Splatoon 2.
What the hell is that?
It's a versus game where you shoot basically-
Paintballs.
Yeah, throwing ink at each other.
Yeah, they came out with it for the Wii U. It was stupid popular, but it got criticized hard for being basically a FPS, but with paint instead of bullets. And that's when Nintendo started catching heat for being more of a family-friendly, kid-friendly game system.
Yeah.
Nintendo's always kind of been that though.
Yeah, but now they're pulling away from that. Like they don't want to be known as that anymore.
Well, now they want to be the bad boy company.
Pretty much. And then the number 1 most played Halloween event.
Warzone.
Nope.
No.
Surprisingly, no. Is Pokemon Go.
Does that even count?
It is considered a video game.
But does it even count as a Halloween event? All they do is shift it into ghost and psychic Pokemon and dark types with occasional special costumes and witch hat Pokemon.
He named like 12 things, but does
Right.
that really count?
Does it really count though? Because they usually always have ghost and psychic Pokemon.
Oh,
The costumes for Halloween are usually always available in the market, so they usually give them discounted prices. And the witch hat Pokemon you can only catch this time of the year, but whatever. I have like 20 Pichus with a witch hat. What do I care?
Yeah, but that's the 10 most.
And that doesn't surprise me that Pogo would technically fall in that, considering they've got like 5 million players that play every single day. Some people don't even play for the event.
Let's see.
Is I will fact check your bullshit right here.
4.8 million. You're wrong! In this country, we go 0.5 or up is rounded up.
Yeah, but if you're playing by Prices Right rules, you went over. So.
What was your guess?
5 mil active players.
Try 147 mil.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I guess way too low.
147 million active users.
How many of those are in the U.S.? Does it break it down by like nation
Let me see.
or territory?
I was gonna say between here and Japan, it's probably we probably take up 50% between the two.
Right.
And then the rest of the world.
Good God Almighty. Yeah, so they have approximately 90.5 million users weekly. The next highest is Super Mario Run at 44.1 million. Magoo. Yeah, so they have. Facebook is at 15.6 mil.
That's a lot of grandmas.
There's a lot of grandmas.
Our Facebook one is weird.
Is it?
So when you look at it, you know how it's got the little microphone with the X on the bottom when you have all your videos muted?
Mm-hmm.
It says this video has no sound when you unmute it, but then it starts playing sound. Facebook says this video has no sound, but then it starts playing sound.
Alright.
I accidentally clicked the video. So yeah, awkward, quiet. Yeah, they changed the weather. Wednesday, high 43, low 31.
Man, what the fuck? I'm already wearing a damn hoodie and it's how warm outside. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Oh, it's got that fucking battery receiver mode on.
I don't recognize your voice.
No, it's got the battery receiver on.
If you were being strangled, you should call 911.
What's the weather like? Yeah, see, it's 72 and I'm freezing my ass off.
To be fair, whoever turned on the AC last night,
Well,
That
sure,
was a-
that wasn't me.
that was a dick move in there.
No, I turned it on like yesterday.
I'm saying someone got up at I went out there at 4:30 this morning to get to get a glass of milk out of the fridge, and I was freezing my balls off, and the fucking AC is running. So I walked over and I was like, click, and then I come back in, I drink my milk, I come out, I wash my cup out, and I hear the AC click on again, and I come around the corner, your door's shut, his door's shut, and I was like, it had to have been right. She's the only one that could open the door, twist the handle, and close the door that quick.
Yeah.
And I was like, I opened the door, I was like, stop turning the AC on. Everyone else is freezing their ass off. I was like, even in my room, I usually keep my AC at 65. Right now, it's sitting at 70. This one's sitting at 70. I turned this one up.
Yeah, because what was it? The night before last, when you went to bed early, and then Ash came out here. Like, I went up there to go to the bathroom or something, and as soon as you walk out of the office into the kitchen, I was like, holy shit! I sped up my walking significantly when the bathroom came back in. I was like, you want to feel something fucked up? And she was like, yeah, I guess. I was like, go outside. Like, just go into the living room. And she was like, why? I was like, just go. She went and she came back and she was like, it's fucking cold out here. I was like, yeah, it is.
And it's funny because the office, ever since we put that AC, the window unit has always been the coldest room in the house besides my bedroom.
Yeah.
And then suddenly the rest of the house is ice cold and like these two rooms are comfortable.
I don't get it.
Or like Tom Holland is Drake.
Yeah.
He's gonna be
Uncharted.
Nathan Drake.
Did you see the picture?
Mm-hmm.
So they did confirm Robbie Amell is going to be Chris Redfield. He's officially confirmed the cast
Oh, yeah?
for the new Resident Evil.
And not a video game, but a movie. Justice League. Jared Leto Joker.
Yep.
Yeah, they confirmed he's
That's for
returning
the-
as Joker.
That's for the
Justice
John
League.
Snyder one
Yeah.
for HBO, right?
Something's
The
going
TV
on.
series.
No, like, they're
No,
doing
not
a
a TV show,
full,
it's a movie.
yeah, they're doing a
Oh.
full movie, like, reshoot. Have they confirmed, like, the rest of the cast yet?
I don't think so. Well, that's the only one I saw, and I was like, oh, great.
Yeah, Jared Leto's Joker. I saw that, but I thought it said for sure it was HBO Max TV show. I might be wrong. Or it might have been during an HBO interview or something like that. I don't remember.
Okay, interesting.
Have we come up with an idea of what we're gonna do for the 100 sub stream?
No idea yet.
Me neither.
I don't know, but it would definitely be a wider pool for us to give something away in.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I don't think that's. You said Justice League, right?
Yeah.
Justice League or Suicide Squad?
No, it is Justice League.
Oh, we don't have a community tab yet?
Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Okay, Zack Snyder.
And
John
apparently it is going to be a series for HBO Max.
Snyder. That's what I thought I had read. Because
Hey,
I have
Ben
HBO
Affleck
Max.
is still going to be Batman.
Oh,
And
really? Ben Affleck's gonna.
That's what it says on here. Henry Cavill is still going to be Superman. Amy Adams is still going to be Lois Lane. Gal Gadot is still going to be Wonder Woman. That was not surprising.
Yeah, see, I can see a couple of them, but I'm like, really, Ben Affleck? But really, he
Yeah.
hasn't done anything else either, so.
Well, yeah, and Ben Affleck said that he didn't want to be Batman anymore.
I mean, he probably got offered a hefty contract from HBO.
Ezra Miller is Barry Allen, Jason Momoa, Aquaman, Ray Fisher, Cyborg,
So the
Jeremy
cast is the
Irons.
same.
Jared Leto, the Joker. And that's all it has right now. I wonder if.
What was I gonna do?
New Suicide Squad. Let's see if we have a cast yet.
Aw.
Margot Robbie is still going to be Harley Quinn.
Yeah, thankfully. I thought she did good. Especially having to put up with Jared Leto.
Yeah. Idris Alba is going to be Bloodsport.
Bloodsport?
Yeah. Joel Kinnaman is going to be Rick Flag. Alice Braga as Sol Soria. Jai Courtney as Captain Boomerang. Nathan Fillion as TDK. Viola Davis as Amanda Waller. Is it the same? It is the same. Okay, so she's coming back.
I'm sure you're not just reading the old.
Nope, 2021. Michael Rooker as Savant. Pete Davidson as Blackguard.
Oh, because they're gonna.
Oh god, John Cena is going to be Peacemaker.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That
I
quit.
saw that.
David.
Okay, just because they could act for a fake show
Oh, his name is
doesn't mean they
Well,
need
no,
to go
John
into action.
Cena's done a couple other movies already too.
None of them have been very
So,
good.
okay.
Well, they're all family movies.
Okay,
That's
But
all the
like
Rock stars.
Stone Cold Steve Austin did really well in The Condemned, which is a very underrated movie, by
that's
the
a
way.
fucking dope ass movie.
But nobody's like ever heard of it. And The
David-
Rock, yes, he did what the
Wait, what?
diary.
Bloodsport's a Marvel comic, Marvel character.
Let me see.
Because it says Bloodscream, originally Bloodsport, is a fictional character, a supervillain appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics.
Which one are you looking at?
Wikipedia? It says Bloodscream, originally Bloodsport.
Oh no, I looked up actual Bloodsport.
Well, that's
Bloodsport
what I
is the
looked
name
up
of
too, then.
3 DC comic mercenary villains. They are enemies of Superman.
Huh.
The Robert Dubois version
I
of
don't get why
Bloodsport.
Superman has enemies when most people don't understand it. Seem to think they could just kill him. Or they want. I mean,
Well,
come on.
I mean, it's because mostly with Superman's villains and stuff, they're not just like they're not like the Flash's fucking Captain Boomerang and shit. Like,
Yeah.
he has to deal with like Doomsday and like Lex Luthor constantly trying to figure out some way to fucking backdoor him,
Yeah.
and then he's still
comes down to
susceptible to
the
magic and
argument.
shit.
It comes down to the argument I made when they did the death battle for Goku versus Superman.
Mm-hmm.
And Superman absolutely just destroys Goku, and that's expected. But then they did a part 2 when Goku unlocked Super Saiyan Blue,
Yeah.
and Superman didn't even flinch. He just kicked the shit out of Goku. Then now they're doing a part 3 because Goku got Ultra Instinct. And it's like, okay, the way that I look at it is Goku breaks every barrier ever put in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
He continuously breaks his limits, but Superman has no limit. As long as he has a yellow sun, he has no limit to break.
I thought Goku supposedly had no limit too.
Goku has limits, he just continuously breaks them and pushes himself past them.
Yeah.
So eventually someone's gonna run into that brick wall of, what is it? It's unstoppable force and movable object.
Yeah. Here's one for you. David Dust Malikan is playing Polka Dot Man.
Oh yeah.
Who?
Polka Dot Man itself
Polka Dot
was just ridiculous.
What was he, have chicken pox?
That's
Herpes?
that's his origin story.
Yeah.
He wouldn't stop picking.
Are you fucking with me?
No, this is all true.
Are you really fucking with me?
They haven't announced like any other villains that they're gonna put in this. So
It's like I know very little about non-main DC villains. Like,
I'm not like there's just as many non-main fucking Marvel villains too.
I
Yeah.
don't know much about them either.
There's
I know
a
the
ridiculous amount of all of
mainstreams.
them.
Like who is it? Mix Up Man. I think he came out in the early '90s. His costume, no bullshit, consists of Cyclops, Iron Man, Captain America, Magneto, Punisher, and I want to say that there's one more, but I can't remember. But literally, like, his costume is like sections from each person's
And
costume.
what are his powers?
Whatever he just randomly decides to get at the moment. He can't control what he gets. He just
So
gets a
he's
random-
Wild Mage.
So he's
Got
like
it.
Kevin 11.
Huh?
He's like Kevin 11.
Sure.
You never watched Ben 10?
Ben 10's awesome.
Not in a very long time.
Oh, well, I haven't watched him forever too, but the other one couldn't really control his powers in the beginning, no?
Yeah, that's true. And that, yeah, because when Ben 10 got his watch for the aliens, he couldn't figure out how to control how it switched to aliens, so it randomly changed him to an alien.
Yeah.
But there was a death battle they did of Ben 10 versus Green Lantern.
Interesting.
Who do you think wins?
I don't know, because, like, Green Lantern's biggest, his
Oh,
biggest...
and we're talking, we're talking...
Are we talking Hal Jordan?
I know,
Hal
John
Jordan.
Stewart.
Okay.
Hal Jordan. We're
I'm
talking...
gonna say Ben 10. Because Hal Jordan is
He's
such
just
an emotional
Yeah,
baby.
that's the thing. That's the only thing he's susceptible to is his
Yeah.
emotions. And
Yeah.
then all the power all depends on his confidence and his
Well,
emotions.
that and like he's constantly
Well-
juggling like
Keep in
fear
mind
and
when
rage and
Death
doubt.
Battle does their comparisons, they do them in their prime with like all of their powers,
But
all of their abilities.
But that's just the way the ring works, though.
Yeah.
The ring works off
yes, but keep in mind at one point Hal Jordan had the green ring, the yellow ring, the red ring, the black
Oh, so
ring,
we're
the
talking
blue
like
ring.
like
He
of...
had all of
I don't
his
know, that's a
rings.
whole different ballpark.
okay, yeah. Then in that case, Hal Jordan.
Yeah, that's how Death Battle does it. Is they give him access to everything he's ever had, and they
See,
give
that's-
both opponents access to everything they've ever had.
See, there's not a lot of other people you could pit against that though.
No, because they did when they were talking about Hal Jordan's stats. They said when he wielded 4 of the rings, he was able to destroy Superman.
Well, yeah.
And so they're like, so you're talking about somebody who literally can outpace Superman just by wearing 4 different rings.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
But the only ring, they said the only ring he can't wear while wearing any of the other ones is the green ring. That's the only one that can't be worn while wielding the other rings. Because the green one doesn't work when
Well,
it's
yeah,
paired
yeah,
with
because
anyone else.
the green one is purity. Like it's.
Yeah.
So the 7 different rings, there were 7 of them. Red Lantern is rage.
Yep.
Orange is greed. Yellow is fear. Green is willpower. Blue is hope. Indigo is compassion, and violet is love.
Yep.
Interesting. I did not know that.
So yeah,
He doesn't need the green one or the violet one.
yeah, and when he puts
Actually,
on,
Well,
I think the violet one he gave to like an ex-girlfriend, and she became one of his villains.
huh. But to
when
what is it in Ender's Game? To truly understand your enemy, you must love them first.
and in the death battle, he takes 6 rings and puts them on, and he keeps the green one in his pocket, and he turns into like this black, like he's completely blacked out, and he just has white fucking eyes,
That's cool.
and he literally snaps his finger like Thanos would, and he fucking just teleports both him and Ben 10 into space, and then he just sucks them into a fucking vortex.
That's fucked up. That's so fucked
I
up.
know, man. Poor kid's 10. Leave him alone.
He wasn't. That's the thing. He wasn't 10. Is because in the comics for Ben 10, when he becomes a teenager or like a young adult, like 19 or 20, he actually gets more aliens, more powers, and he becomes more mature and figures out how to handle them all. So he's in his prime during that.
I never saw any of those.
It's not an animated thing.
Oh.
It's in the comic for it.
I never even read the comic books.
I didn't know there was a comic book. So
Yeah, I was
watched
like, I
Death
just
Battle.
learned that too.
That's the thing, like, I watch Death Battle a lot. I don't agree with everything they do in there. Like when they did Deadpool versus Rainbow Dash.
Oh, that was so great.
It was hilarious.
It
Or
was
not
so
Rainbow
great.
Dash.
No, it was Rainbow.
No,
Dash.
it was the pink one, the fucking
Uh,
birthday cake one, the party one.
Pinkie Pie?
I think that's her name.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Fucking My Little Pony. They did Deadpool versus My Little Pony.
Fucking bronies.
It was fucking. That was one of the funniest episodes I've ever seen too, because Deadpool just looks at her and he's like, "I gotta fight this," and she goes, "I don't know what." And
Yeah, versus Pinkie Pie.
yeah, and they're doing
Apparently
like.
there was one. It was him versus. Okay, so it's him versus Deathstroke, him versus Pinkie, him versus the Mask, him versus a fan fiction of Deathstroke. Yeah,
The Mask one he loses.
yeah.
I know. I'm like the mask. Really? That?
Deadpool loses to the Mask. Like, and it's not like. And after they put the statistics up, I didn't know the Mask had a comic book either. So.
I know he had a Saturday morning cartoon, but I
Yeah.
didn't know he had a comic book.
So
Yeah.
we were talking about the Jim Carrey
Yes.
mask, right?
Yes.
I was like, because I know there's like Black Mask, and then there's a couple other masks, but we're talking about the mask.
Yeah,
The Jim Carrey, yeah.
That's crazy. That's cool. Yeah, because damn, that I'd never thought about him like as a well, with
Combat.
powers,
I
I
mean,
guess. Because he's
mean,
not like a superhero.
If anything, he's an anti-hero.
Yeah.
But he can break the fourth wall just like Deadpool can.
Yeah.
And
That's
what he
true.
does in the fight is he breaks the fourth wall, freezes time doing it, studies everything that he needs to know about Deadpool in like a split second, comes back with a Vorpal sword of vibranium, which in the comics, that's the only way to kill Deadpool. It nullifies immortality and regeneration.
Huh.
So, and he just pulls it out of his throat and he goes, "Ha! Splat!"
Yeah.
Well, I just have a sword and magic that would do that.
And then at the end of it, the hosts for Death Battle are like, "We never have to deal with him anymore? No, we don't." And then Jim Carrey's voice kicks in and he goes, "Ha! You thought it was over," snaps his finger, and Deadpool comes back and he goes, "I couldn't leave such a cool dude dead," and dips.
Yeah.
And they're like, "No!"
So here's an interesting one.
Now, what are these? What are you talking about?
Death battles.
Death Battle.
Yeah,
They-
what is
By
it?
Screw Attack.
Yeah, they take
Steve.
like two popular characters from just anything.
Can I
Books,
find this on
movies,
YouTube?
music.
Yeah. It's
They-
by Rooster
Yeah,
Teeth.
they
or
have an
Screw
entire
Attack.
series. So, yeah, I found a list. It's 10 DC superheroes that have wielded a lantern power ring.
Superman.
First is the Red Lantern Supergirl.
Oh.
I can see that being pretty fun.
Yeah, because the red ring would give him the same abilities as Red Kryptonite.
Yeah.
What did you say he called Screw what?
Screw Attack.
Yellow Lantern Superman. Yellow Lantern Batman.
Yellow is fear, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
They
scary.
harness the power of fear.
What does Superman have to be afraid
I don't
of?
know.
Well,
Because he gets his
Superman, like, he still has all his family and stuff to worry about.
Well,
plus
that, yeah,
he
and
worries about any loss.
Yeah,
of human
and like
life.
his biggest fear is not being able to save people.
Yeah, not being fair.
But keep in mind when you wear the ring, it feeds off of other people fearing you.
That's true. Oh yeah, then Superman would be
Oh,
damn
fuck
near
yeah.
unstoppable.
Flying.
Yeah. But Yellow Lantern Batman,
Yeah.
that is just power incarnate.
Yeah,
right
because
there.
Batman's all about theatrics and.
Oh yeah.
Fear. Even Superman fears Batman. Like,
The Black Lantern Martian Manhunter. And some of the costumes on these are pretty fucking
I like Martian Manhunter, but he can like be defeated with like a fucking super soaker.
Yeah. The White Lantern Swamp Thing. It's an interesting one. Green Lantern Green Arrow. Lots of green.
that's not surprising. Because I'm pretty sure Oliver Queen would make a hell of a Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Because that dude is pure human. Like, I know Batman's pure human too, but fucking Oliver Queen, the shit he's gone through to survive.
Oh yeah.
Versus Batman chose to go through most of the shit he did. Oliver was thrown out on a fucking island
Mhm.
and kidnapped by Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah. Indigo Lantern Atom.
Ooh.
Star Sapphire Wonder Woman. That's pretty cool. Red Lantern Mira. I don't know who Mira is. Blue Lantern Flash. I bet that was cool as fuck.
What does the blue one do?
Let me see.
Like, hold on. Pause.
Let's take a gander. Okay.
So yeah, you guys had a really good game this week, though, huh?
Yeah. We fucking took the Browns to the Super Bowl right there and flushed them down. And we look good doing it too.
Blue is hope.
Yeah, we do apologize the sports broadcast didn't get put up this week. We really planned on recording it Monday night and then...
I mean, it was Tuesday night, and it was like, we'll do it tomorrow morning. And now it's Thursday, so here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly though, I'm okay. Like, this week was really good games.
There were some really good games, though. There was some really close games. I think there was at least 2 games that went to overtime.
To be fair, what we could do for the show while he's looking all this up is we can still keep doing it.
Yeah.
What we should do is put it up on like Saturday. We should record it like Thursday night or Friday night because we can do a recap of the games for last week and our predictions for
the week
the
starts on
Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. So we're before Thursday.
But we can do all of last week's game and then do like our predictions for the new week.
Yeah, I was
We'll
thinking we
talk about
definitely need to do the
everything.
predictions. Man, this week we fucking play the Bucks.
I don't know who to give that to. The Bucks looked fantastic against Green
Oh yeah,
Bay.
the Bucks look really good. I'm like,
After a shaky start, they established that
And
that's
then-
Tom Brady right there against the fucking
and
Bucks.
then they have one of the toughest defensive lines in the league too.
Yeah. But see, that's been the thing with the Bucks for the last few years is they've had a hell of a defense.
Yeah, they just didn't have any offense,
Man,
and now they
nothing
got
for
that.
offense.
But this week, Brady didn't even really do much this week, right? It was all defense. This week.
I think he threw for 186 yards. 80 of them to Gronk.
The Cowboys lost.
Lost.
Yeah.
That was a bad game.
But fucking Zeke was the one that had a bad game. Dalton didn't do great either, but
Zeke dropped the ball like
3
4
times. I
times.
think he had 3 fumbles.
Yeah.
2 of them that ended touchdowns.
Sorry, I got hung up on
That's
Oh, you're good.
something else.
We're filling everybody in.
Well, no, because I was trying to look up the Marvel character that's mixed with all the different heroes, and I stumbled across heroes that have been like mixed, like actually in comics, or ones that they'd like to see mixed. And there's some really interesting ones in here.
Which ones actually exist, though?
I don't think any of these do, but I can look up the ones from the Amalgamation series.
Which one did you think was interesting for the ones that people wanted to see?
There's a couple of them. So like this one, Bane with Venom. DC's Bane with Marvel's Venom.
I always thought about Marvel's Venom with Iron Man.
That'd be pretty cool.
I think I've seen that.
Because there was one point where Venom took over the Hulk,
Oh, and that's what I'm thinking.
and then at one point he took over Captain America. Like he's taken over a lot of heroes.
Yeah, that's what he does.
I'm excited for the new Venom movie though,
Yeah,
because like I said, it's confirmed Tom Holland's in it. Like he's Spider-Man in it, so I want to know how they're gonna play that.
yeah. So like there's this one, Ra's al Ghul with Magneto. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Of course, Deadpool and Harley Quinn.
Deadpool and Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
I could see that. What about the
It's just
Joker in
fitting for
Deadpool?
some reason, eh?
No, they put the Joker with Hobgoblin, which has actually been a character.
But I'm just saying, like, if you were to take Deadpool and Joker and just
That would be terrifying.
goodbye universe.
That's nightmare fuel. That's nightmare fuel. John Constantine with Doctor Strange.
Okay, I can see that working.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
And Keanu Reeves was Constantine,
Yeah.
wasn't he?
Yeah, that was a good movie.
they're actually making another movie.
With Keanu?
Yep.
Oh, I would hope so.
Loki with Cersei from the DC universe. She's the one that I was trying to think of because she's one of Hal Jordan's past loves, and she has the Passion Ring.
What about Spawn and Venom? That would be an awesome combo.
That would be yikes. Mystique and Catwoman. Deathstroke and Wolverine.
See, but I mean, what does Catwoman add to Mystique?
To be fair, though, Deathstroke and Wolverine would actually be fitting.
Yeah.
Considering Deathstroke's origin and Wolverine's origin, they're not much different.
Yeah. Mastermind and Ultron.
Thank you for that.
Mystique and Black Cat.
See, again, what does Black Cat add to Mystique? Like, neither one of them have powers.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Mystique has, you know, but other than that, she doesn't have any, you know, she can't throw lasers and shit.
Yeah.
Can't she if she turns into somebody that
Yep.
has that power?
But that's when she goes full on. That's when she reaches,
No, she's always been able to. If she can, like, if
she wasn't always able to do it, though.
not until she could control her powers.
And
but,
I thought it was her daughter that did that.
Who, Mystique?
Yeah.
Mystique didn't have a daughter. She actually had a son.
No, Mystique has a bunch of kids.
True, but
To be fair,
one
'cause she
in
gets turned
specific.
into a bunch of different people.
True, but one in specific, everybody knows.
Yeah.
Nightcrawler.
Oh, that's
Well,
right.
yeah, but wasn't fucking what's her name? Her daughter too. Fucking damn it! I swear we've done this before.
We do this a lot, where we forget and then we go back to it. Kind of like our
The one that was
video game
from like
movies.
New Orleans and she had the red hair.
Rogue.
Yeah, Rogue.
They
Rogue was supposed to be. I think that.
okay. So that they tried to make that a thing, and people didn't like it. So they debunked it and moved on. But they have actually confirmed both animated series, comic series, that Nightcrawler is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I knew Nightcrawler was his.
Yeah.
Was her son.
Here's an interesting one: Hal Jordan and the Silver Surfer.
Ooh,
That'd be
that'd be
interesting.
cool as fuck.
That's OP as fuck.
But aren't they from the same? No, DC Marvel. Duh.
Mm-hmm.
I always get fucking Fantastic Four with thinking it's DC for some reason.
This one I think is probably one of the less exciting ones. Is Spider-Girl and Batgirl.
Yeah. See again there. What? Like what does Batgirl bring to Spider-Girl?
Right.
Like,
Like
I mean,
now, if it was Supergirl and Spider-Girl, I could see that
Yeah.
being a real.
But
thing.
even then, what would Spider-Girl be bringing to Supergirl?
Spider-Girl has everything that Spider-Man
Yeah.
has.
So what would
But-
Supergirl need though?
Yeah, but
Spider Sense.
well,
I think that would help a
yeah,
lot.
that. But that.
When
That's,
she still hears incredibly well,
yeah,
can
that's
see
pretty
through
much
walls,
it. That's pretty much it.
invincible.
Because it, like, at that point, she walks out of her house and is like, okay, do I want to swing by a web or do I want to fly? Like,
That's true.
Which one takes less?
Okay,
effort?
what about Doctor Doom mixing him with Batman?
ooh.
Batman's already fucking
Then you
intelligent
just
as
have
hell.
like you,
but Dr.
you end up with
Doom
one of those
is-
mastermind.
Well, I know in the Amalgamation series, it was Darkseid and Thanos mixed.
so
yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like
But then
Luthor
again,
and
too, what do
Dr.
they
Doom
add to
mix.
each other?
Aside from, like, their just ridiculously intelligence levels.
That's what I'm saying. But they're both.
Yeah, but, like, Darkseid has a bunch, like, a whole bunch of powers. Thanos, not so much on the powerful side, but he's overly intelligent and methodic, and that's what makes him scary.
That's because if I remember correctly in the
Plus
comics,
the inability
Thanos isn't really stupid strong as much as he is smart. Like the only reason he gets strong is because of the Infinity Stones and his love with death, who turns him invincible so he can never die as a punishment for
Yeah.
betraying her love. Same thing she did to Deadpool.
Okay. Okay. So that's a bit of a web in and of itself because
That one meme with fucking Charlie Day.
yeah, pretty much. Because originally Deadpool could actually die.
Oh, I know.
That was the thing. But on one of his deaths, he actually met Death, who is the eternal love of Thanos. Like, they've always had a thing. And Deadpool boned her. That was a thing.
I know.
So Thanos got incredibly jealous, and while having the Infinity Gauntlet, granted him eternal life.
So you could never
Pure
go see
invincibility.
Death again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I remember. I read
And
that.
Man,
Death-
that's a fucking. If
and
I
then
can't
so-
have her, nobody can.
Yeah.
shit
And then
right
so
there.
Death cursed Thanos to
Yep.
be
Death
unable
was
to
so
die.
upset that she gave Thanos eternal life, and it's
So
like
he
that
couldn't
is
die. It's
fucked
here.
up. Let's see. I'm trying to.
Okay, let's be fair here. Let's do Deadpool with Batman's mentality. Like his smart.
Like a
Because
serious
Deadpool's
Deadpool?
yeah, like Deadpool's not smart. He just goes
No.
off on luck.
No, he's actually extremely smart
Yeah, I think
because
so
of his
too.
history. The problem is he knows he can't die. He knows he can break the fourth wall. What the fuck does he have to lose?
Yeah, he just does it to do it. But if he had the seriousness of Batman,
I'm gonna take away from Deadpool.
Yeah.
well, obviously, we're not saying anything that's gonna, not take away from the character. If you mix Lex Luthor and Doctor Doom, oh my god, that would be fucking terrifying.
Yeah, I think Lex Luthor, like, great mind as it is, I think he would just need a power. Like, what power would you give him?
For who?
For Lex Luthor.
There you go, give him Deadpool's powers.
Ooh.
That's game
Man,
over.
He'd be fucking jumping off the skyscrapers trying to attack Superman. Like, he'd be like Wile E. Coyote and fucking Roadrunner. all
No
day.
shit, right?
Splat.
Ow.
How many
Okay.
times are we gonna do this?
Okay, so I finally found it. In 1996 and 97, DC and Marvel teamed up to make the Amalgamation comics. It was a portal ripped in the fabric of time and space by X-Man. Yes, that's a character.
Yes, I know.
And their universes collided. Eventually, the rift got so intense that the universes melded together, including heroes and villains. So, the 30 that were in the comic books, one was Spider-Boy, Spider-Man, and Superboy. Number 29 was Darkclaw, Wolverine and Batman.
Ooh.
See, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Hyena was
Who's Hyena?
the Joker and Sabretooth.
Joker and Saber. So fucking massive ass
Yeah.
Joker.
Yeah.
That's
with claws
terrifying.
and a healing factor and completely primal.
Isn't
Yeah.
And
he
Sabretooth is smart as shit anyways.
Isn't he
Yeah.
adamantium too?
No,
Well, no.
no, he's
No.
not.
In the movie, they hinted that he was, but in the comic books, only his claws were able to accept the adamantium.
Okay.
Cause he wasn't regenerating as fast as Wolverine, right?
No, his body just couldn't handle
Yeah,
it.
well, yeah, because Wolverine's was instantly healing
Yeah.
him, but his was taking
And
too long.
Sabretooth has a delayed regeneration
Yes.
factor. He has to
So, like-
basically do what a dog does. And
So
click the button.
Deadpool wouldn't be able to do that either, then, right?
I think they've done that.
Yes.
Where
In a series of comics, Deadpool does have the adamantium
Grafted
bone
onto his
structure.
skin?
Yes. And in the X-Men Wolverine movie, Deadpool has the retractable swords.
Yeah.
And the
yeah,
bone
but
structure,
We,
but
we
that
don't
was
talk
done-
about that movie.
Yeah, no, that was done really, really bad.
But
Although that Sabretooth is my favorite by far.
His regeneration,
That movie
Deadpool's
was good though, just
regeneration
that
factor
Deadpool was
is
horrible.
just as fast as Wolverine's, isn't it?
In that one, but
yes.
but like when we see him get his when he cuts his own hand off.
It has to regrow, but
Yeah.
if he had the hand there to put back on,
Then
it
it would've
probably would
healed
just
instantly.
reattached.
Yeah, then it would have healed instantly.
That's what they had said. Is
Yeah.
he can instantly heal from any wound, but a limb getting chopped off takes time to regrow.
Yeah.
And if Wolverine got his arm chopped off some magic way by a vibranium
Or
sword,
vibranium, yeah.
Yeah.
because I think that's the only thing that cuts through adamantium
Yep.
is vibranium,
Number 27, Wraith.
unless
which
you
is,
count Metal Gear Solid's sword.
Yeah. Which is Gambit and Obsidian. I don't know who Obsidian is.
Speaking of Metal Gear Solid, I saw this meme the other day, and it's like when people say memes can't make a noise, and then it showed a picture of Snake when he was around a corner, and you just see the guard turning around with the exclamation point on his head.
What?
I was like, yep.
Shadow
I don't know that noise.
Starfire.
The one that the meme I saw about when it says a meme can't make noise is when it shows the fucking pager going off. Dring dring.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dring dring. It's like that makes a noise.
Yeah.
Those are fun games. We don't have any of those, huh?
No.
Mm,
But yeah, there's a death battle that you should check out. It's Wolverine versus Raiden from Metal Gear Rising.
I don't like how that one ended.
Well, Raiden wins
Yeah.
because he has a sword that is proven to be equivalent or stronger than vibranium.
I always wanted. They have that.
And that's how
too.
but that's how Deadpool beats Deadshot.
Yeah.
He literally jumps through the fourth wall, takes Raiden's sword, and cuts Deadshot in half with it.
Yeah.
Because Raiden's sword it nullifies the healing factor. It nullifies invulnerability and healing.
There's this one, Iron Lantern.
Iron Man and Green Lantern. See, that would be a
You're all like, no, Catwoman and fucking Supergirl.
see
Weird.
that right there. That I think that would be a fucking hell of a combination.
Mm-hmm.
Because Tony Stark is one, he's smart as fuck, and so is Hal Jordan or whoever else. I don't remember the black dude's name.
John Stewart.
There you go. How is Green Lantern one of my favorite superheroes, but I don't know who John Stewart is very well.
Not sure it's the original.
I know he is, but I think I've
Well,
only.
okay, technically he's not the original, but he's the most well known.
He's the one we all grew up with.
Ooh.
I grew up with Hal
Kid
Jordan.
Demon,
Kid Demon, Kid Flash, and who?
Ghost Rider,
Ghost Rider. That'd be cool. So that's a cool combo.
Doctor Doomsday,
Doctor
Doctor
Strange.
Strange and Doomsday.
Doctor Doom and Doomsday.
Oh. Ooh.
What a ripoff for Doomsday.
Yeah. Amazon, Storm and Wonder Woman.
Okay, that would be cool as fuck.
Storm and Wonder Woman.
Storm and Wonder Woman.
That'd be hot. Oh,
The Silver Racer.
the Silver Eraser.
Silver Racer. Silver Surfer and the Black Racer.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
Let's see. Night Spectre. That one was Spectre and
Nightcrawler.
Nightwing. Oh,
Thanos Seed. That was Darkseid and Thanos.
Thanos Seed.
Yeah.
They could have come up with a better name for that.
Yeah.
It's like Discount Sports.
Doctor
He's still
Strange
salty.
Fate. Yeah, right.
You
Doctor
can
Strange
taste that
Fate.
from here.
That was Doctor Fate and Doctor Strange. And then there was another one, and I can't remember the name of it, but it was the Joker and Nightcrawler.
Joker Nightcrawler would be cool.
It'd be scary.
They give Batman a run for their money that way.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt.
Batman would figure that out though.
But it's like the killing joke states. Like the Joker will never kill Batman because he would have nothing left to do, and Batman won't ever kill Joker because he would feel like he has nothing left to do.
True.
And then they end up dying together. The killing joke
Yeah.
is weird.
Yeah.
I read that comic the day it came out, and then I watched the anime the day it came out. It was like, it doesn't make much sense.
Still funny.
Oh, I forgot about that one too. I don't remember his name, but it was Superman and Thor.
What up, Rudy?
Oh shit!
You know, you could walk across the street.
Right.
Be on the show.
And then there was this one, Lobo the Duck.
Howard the Duck and fucking Wolverine. Oh, Lobo.
Lobo.
See, and I thought it was hilarious because people said that the Howard the Duck was fucking photoshopped into the Avengers Endgame, and I fucking watched it and I paused it, and he's sitting right there with his Tommy gun. I'm like, that's not photoshopped. How's that photoshopped?
There's actually a couple of scenes with it. Because there's one with him and his Tommy gun, and then there's another one with him sitting in a bar, and he's talking to a waitress, and then there's a third one, and it's him with a girl on his lap.
Huh.
So, I don't like the way Howard the Duck looks, though.
Well, what did you really expect them to do though?
What do you mean?
Like, what do you think they could have done better?
Make him look better. I like the original version of Howard the
Okay,
Duck,
that's all.
whereas the new one looks like a strung out crack addict.
Like Jared Leto.
Worse.
Ah.
Like it's bad. It's bad. He says,
Just checking his video game updates.
yeah, because I told him that there was an update for Spellware.
Yep. For the new game mode.
Let's see. And then there was the Super Soldier, Superman and Captain America.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. It was on.
Well, but again,
But
see,
what
what
is
is, yeah, exactly,
what
but then
is
what does he have?
Captain America bring to Superman?
He brings a shield?
Ooh. You could give
Well, yeah,
you
okay.
could give freaking Superman a toothpick and he could hurt more people with that than the
True,
Captain
but-
America could with that shield.
Yeah, but for that, it's one of those things that's like, they both have just incredible powers on their own, but when you bring them together, it's like,
It doesn't help one of I mean, Captain America wins in that scenario because he gets all these extra powers added to him.
yeah.
But Superman, what
Yeah,
does he lose his weakness to kryptonite at that point?
Maybe.
Because Captain
Because that's
America,
really all he would need, though.
Captain America ain't weak to kryptonite.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't. Well, but Superman's already kind of like frozen in time as far as age, right? Like he ages, but
Pretty much, yeah.
it's
What do you
Because
think?
even in
it's like Benjamin Button's story.
What would you think would happen if you fused Superman with Joker's mentality?
yikes,
Uh,
or Superman with Wolverine.
Yeah, I thought about that one too.
see, but then again, there too, like he's already the Man of Steel. What does he need adamantium for?
True, but you've got to think more than the powers, because Wolverine is just pure primal rage, pure
It's
instinct.
not pure primal rage.
Oh yes, he is. In the
He's
comic
bad.
books, yeah. Like he can be methodical, but it's just better for him to let his animal instincts take over.
And
So
if I
he
remember
does.
correctly, doesn't Wolverine's healing factor is probably a little bit better than Superman's at that point?
It's actually like
But it's
Wolverine
a
in
lot
his
harder to even cut into Superman.
yeah, but Wolverine in his prime, his healing factor is 3 times faster than Superman's.
So then Kryptonite would just be the right side of useless at
Yeah,
that point. Anyway.
because his body would heal faster than it would be.
It would spit it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but on the opposite side of that spectrum, with the effects of like red kryptonite, where it like doubles and triples his power the longer he's in it, it wouldn't have an effect.
Yeah.
Kryptonite would just be null and void.
But still, that's not really a weakness to lose. Like, that's one thing you like losing all the other kryptonite abilities just to get rid of the green kryptonite or black kryptonite ability. Fine. Like, I think Superman would take that chance because he wouldn't have a weakness at that point.
Yeah.
And then that would fuck Batman all 9 kinds of up.
I'd fuck Lex Luthor up.
Yeah, big time.
Like, Batman, like, I love that contingency plan thing. Like, is it Teen Titans Go that Robin's looking through all the contingency plans for each superhero? He's like, well, where's mine?
Yeah, yeah. I love that cartoon so much.
It just gets giddy thinking
I do
about it.
like
I hate it, but that scene had to be fucking on the floor because Robin's like, I'm gonna make Batman make a contingency plan for me.
like it's so dumb, but it's so stupid and funny. I love it. I fucking love that
It's
cartoon.
like, you can't make Batman have a contingency plan for Robin. Like, all he needs is a 9mm pistol, and that's his contingency plan for Robin.
Well, no, it would take more than that because if it's the Robin that became Nightwing,
Yeah.
Batman taught him everything he knows.
Yeah, but not
He's
everything he knows.
true, but he's like, because I've seen it on like a 1-to-1 scale, and he's just as smart. He's just as strong. He's just as fast. He's just as methodical. Like Nightwing is just Batman with personality. Like,
And I'm all like, I disagree. It's not like he had a huge personality either, though. He was pretty dark and brooding as well.
who Nightwing?
Yeah, I mean, he
No,
started
not
out.
even. No, because like he'll just crack jokes and like he's actually a pretty funny character.
Red Hood is the one that's kind of psychopathic, right?
Yeah,
Because
but
he
for
was
good
revived.
reason.
Yeah.
No.
Again,
Okay, so with
It's
that
because of the pit from the League of Assassins. It makes
Yeah,
you
the
lose your
Lazarus pit.
humanity.
that wasn't Red Hood. You're thinking of the Damian Wayne Robin. the Red Hood
Is what's his
is
name? Todd? No, not Todd. Something ridiculous like that though.
yeah, but he was one of the early Robins. But the Joker kidnapped him and spent the next 18 years torturing him and brainwashing him.
Joker.
And
Love that
like it was bad. Like it was really bad. And that's the one mistake that Batman has never been able to get over. That's the one thing out of everything that he's done and gone through that haunts him.
No, it wasn't Drake, right?
No.
I thought it was Jason Todd.
Jason Todd.
Oh, fucking A. See, I knew it was Todd something.
Yeah.
It was Jason Todd that was
I
kidnapped.
remember he had some, like, sorority white boy name.
But see, then Death Battle has it all wrong, because when they did the Red Hood versus Winter Soldier, and Winter Soldier wins, but when Red Hood did that, the way that they described how Red Hood lost his sanity is he was taken to the Lazarus Pit after being beaten and crushed by the Joker for a year. He was tortured, beaten, and then when Batman finally found him, Joker split his skull open with the baseball bat and killed him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then Batman took him to the Lazarus Pit.
Yeah, Rudy said Jason Todd. But yeah, so
Wow, he said that like before while
Yeah.
we were trying to figure it out. Holy crap!
I
My bad.
know.
so
Well,
yeah,
he's
like,
the one with the chat up over there.
right. But yeah, like the resurrection was a factor because every time you're resurrected in the Lazarus Pit, you lose part of your
And that's
spirit.
how
I mean,
White
if you think
Canary.
about that too, like with the Constantine stuff, like you know, like Constantine died or whatever for that little bit.
Yeah.
And he said it felt like a fucking eternity though.
Yeah.
Like, did he go through that as well? And
No.
would he go to hell though?
No, because okay, so with Constantine, the first time he went to hell is when he tried to commit suicide as a
right.
teen, and they the doctors revived him.
I only know the movie though, so
Yeah,
you can
so-
start getting into comic books.
Yeah, so the doctors revived him. So just like in the movie was actually really close to the comic book. So the rest of his adult life was just him taking down demons, trying to get back into God's good graces. But in doing such, he's found artifacts and rituals and other ways to like force his way back into hell for a set period of time, like he does in the movie when he's trying to see if what's her name's sister is there, stuff like that. But in the DC Comics, if you use the Lazarus Pit, yes, it will revive you and heal you completely, and if used enough, gives you eternal life. But every time you get into the Lazarus Pit, it takes part of your mental stability with it.
Yeah, 'cause
So-
that's how White Canary, well, Black Canary at the time,
Yeah,
lost part of her humanity and went psychopathic
yeah. So
for a long period of time, and Oliver Queen had to rope her in.
yeah, so what happened is the Joker basically blackmailed Ra's al Ghul to build him like just a small Lazarus Pit. All he did was basically get like a,
About a hot tub.
pretty much like just a small swimming pool, and they just put the liquid in it because initially that's all it is. Because the liquid from the Lazarus Pit, unless you're on a well, only lasts for like a certain number of years. So he would torture and kill Robin, Jason Todd, and then resurrect him, and then do it again. And he did this over the course of 19 years, while constantly sending proof to Batman, like fingers, legs, arms, hair, ears, stuff like that.
That's what's up.
And he did it over and over and over, and finally he snapped. And there was a long time when he would dress as the Robin, but he had the Joker's face mask, and he was one of Joker's minions. Like Joker called him his son and all this other stuff, and he would send him after Batman and was like, "Hey, go do this, and if you don't come back, I'll kill you," because he had an explosive collar on. And like it was just a big cat and mouse game for years for Batman, and it was just torture. Because whenever he would escape, he would try to follow him, but he could never keep up with his speed. He could never follow him. He could never figure out where he was being kept. Nothing. So it was just a total mindfuck.
That's pretty cool.
That's an hour 40.
Yeah, I got nothing else. What do you guys got?
Yeah, no, I'm
I got
good.
nothing.
So we're gonna go ahead and call it there, guys. Thank y'all for watching. For everybody that has subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for helping us hit 100. It's been super exciting. It's been just out of this world for us. I know there's people out there that have hundreds of thousands of followers, but for us 100 was something major, and we are planning some sort of stream or something like that, a giveaway, something. We're trying to figure something out. Odie, take it easy, bud. Thank you for watching.
As always.
But yeah, guys, thank you very, very much. For those of y'all that are watching this for the first time, don't forget to like, subscribe. I'm not going to do the whole notification thing, blah, blah, blah. But I'm
But didn't you just kind of?
not the notification thing. I don't, because I hate that shit.
What's the notification thing?
There's a little bell. I'm not going to. Bitch. I said it and I was like, wait.
It was almost like that game we play.
Yeah, oh,
But now it's
I wish I had more stuff to throw at you. But
why is
guys,
everything so high tech around here?
right? No shit. I'm Iron Business 01.
Got it, Bash.
Mr. Blue, no damn eat coming at you with the Kakashi Sensei look.
Wow.
I just need that.
And Pika Ash is
Yeah.
filling in for
Yeah.
Kali.
You guys, as always, take care of each other, help each other, love one another,
Wear your damn masks.
wear your masks,
Please.
especially now.
We're worse than we were 6 months ago.
Yeah, and be good humans.
Always.
Until next time, guys, we will